Hello, this is Marco back again with another video. So now that I'm done with my school journey, let's move on to my work journey. So let's get started. So in 2016, first I started my first year working, which was my first summer job, which was through a summer youth term. It was through a summer youth work internship through my school, and that's for students where they can work for a couple of weeks during the summer and stuff, or during summer vacation and stuff. So in 2016, my first year of working, I was at the Great Lakes Science Center, and my job there was to greet guests and when they interact with them and stuff. And I was there from June of 2016 to July of 2016. And I had a job coach with me there. His name was Josh. He's a real cool guy. I had two kids with me in my group. I can't remember their names though. And then in 2017, I did the summer youth working internship again. But this time, instead of the Great Lakes Science Center, I was at Pleasant View Nursing Home. And my job there was to interact with the senior citizens by helping them with their daily activities and stuff. And I also did laundry. And I was there from June of 2017 to July of 2017. And I had a job coach with me. Her name was Gabby. She was also really nice, just like how Josh was. And then in 2018, I finished my schooling. I graduated from school in 2018, and I didn't do the summer youth work internship again. And then in September 2018, I started looking for work. And it took me quite a while to find work because I worked with two different agencies. The first agency I worked for, the lady was not very helpful. And I worked with her from September 2018 to May of 2019. And then in May of 2019, I decided I didn't want to work with her anymore, so I decided I wanted to work with somebody else. Then in January 2020, I started looking for work again, and I worked with another lady, with another agency, another lady. Her name was Jackie. And within a matter of weeks, she found me my job at the Cleveland Guardians, and I was all set to begin working for the Cleveland Guardians. But of course, then the pandemic happened, and the Guardians unfortunately couldn't play any games that year because of COVID and stuff. And I was really scared that I wouldn't be called back next season in 2021, but I did. And I started working for the Cleveland Guardians in April of 2021. And my job there was to I had two job coaches with me there. Their names were Connor and Steve. They're both really great guys, especially Connor. My first job there was to greet guests and was in the hallway when they waved at guests as they passed by, and then I made sure that they were, and then in June of 2021, I was promoted from in the hall to elevator attendant. Then I was in the elevator, and my job then was to take the guests to and from wherever they wanted in the elevator. Now, I didn't finish my first season with the Guardians because I left early on a vacation with my parents. And I left in August of 2021. And then when I returned in October 2021, and then when I returned in October 2021, I went one for my trip. I took a little bit break, but then I started looking for work again. And then in February of 2022, I found work again, working at the Great Lakes Science Center. And Connor did such a good job with me at Progressive Field when I was working for the Guardians. We decided he should be with me again when I started working at the Great Lakes Science Center, and he was. And my job there is to interact, and my job there is guest service specialist. I sell tickets to the guests, and I make sure answer if they have any questions and that kind of stuff. And I've been at the Great Lakes Science Center for almost 3 years, and I really love it there a lot. And besides Connor, I had another job coach with me from March of 2022, sorry, to July 2022. But he unfortunately didn't do a good job with me, so I let him go as well. So, but I'm not gonna say what his name was. But then in May of 2023, and then Steve also worked with me for a little bit at the Great Lakes Science Center. But then in May of 2023, a new guy named Andrew, he started working for me as well. He started working with me too. And he's a real cool guy. He worked with me the summer of 2023. He was really cool. And Connor, nor Andrew, nor Steve, unfortunately, do work with me anymore, but I do keep in touch with them. And then I'm hoping one day to start my own business because I want to be an entrepreneur one day. I want to hopefully start my own business like an apartment complex or something like a luxury apartment complex. So that's all. Have a good one and I'll talk to you guys soon.